Hello YouTube, we are back for another upload, and this is going to be an all-in-one strict pressing upload. And inside is a beautiful golden age book, and this book is sent to me by Joe from Black Box Silver and Bronze. Go check out his channel. And quite some time ago in July, he sent me this book because I told him I would actually press it for him. So let's open it up and let's take a look and see what's inside. Now, Joe is really a great guy. He is very, very active in the community. He has wonderful uploads. He has wonderful books in his collection. He is always out there to try to help the community. I know I get from him at least a few times every quarter or every 3 months texts that there are some books for sale that he knows that I would like. And he gave me some great AOKs in the past. So this book has been sitting for quite some time, and I want to get working on it so I can get it back to Joe, because I have a few other books I want to work on that are more involved with techniques that I do, such as leaf casting. So this is going to be a joy for me to work on. So Joe wrote a note: Jerry, thank you for offering to press this, I'm not going to say what the book is, comic for me. I really appreciate it. So let's open it up and let's take a look at the book. And the book is, it's Adventure Comics number 102. Now, I'm sure there is a glare from the Mylar, so we're going to try to get rid of that really soon. And the importance of this book is that it is, number one, a beautiful golden age DC book. It is from February, March 1946, so it's an old one. And it is a really, really sharp looking book in my opinion. But what is important is that it is a Joe Simon and Jack Kirby cover. So Simon and Kirby right here, you can see it. And it's just an awesome cover in my opinion. Now, my research revealed that Jack Kirby did the pencils in this cover, and Joe Simon did the inks. Look at this guy, ghoulish looking fella. Now, this is a pretty expensive book, because I did some research and I saw that on eBay just recently, there was a sale that sold for $410. Now, 410 bucks, it was a 3.5 CGC graded. Here is the listing right here. So a 3.5 sold for $410. Now, I haven't really looked closely at this book, but let's take it out and let's take a look and let's see if we can get Joe a 3.5 on this book. We're gonna do strict cleaning. We're not, I'm sorry, I take that back. We may do cleaning, but we're gonna do strict pressing and maybe a little cleaning if necessary. So here is the book without the glare. And as you can see, it is in pretty funky shape in relation to the waviness. So it looks like probably some young fella probably rolled this book up in his back pocket back in the day or something to that effect. But it is something that I believe we can present a lot better by removing this. The book is pretty clean, So I really don't think it's going to need major cleaning. In fact, I don't think it's going to need much cleaning. So what I would prefer to do personally is to press it, and then after pressing it, we'll maybe mess around with cleaning it. But I think the pressing is the priority number one. So that is what we're going to do. Now, after I'm done pressing it, I think I'll be able to determine what grade this will be when we make it nice and flat. Another interesting fact about this book is that there is interior inks and interior pencils by Gil Kane. Now, I don't know the specific story, but I'll take a look at it and maybe come up with the information later. But Gil Kane, a young Gil Kane, also worked in the interior of this post or after World War II book. So let's get going. Let's start the process. Enough of me babbling, babble. And I'm going to shut the camera off because what I want to do is I want to take some photos so we can have some nice before and after pictures for the internet and for the channel. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, we are back. I lied. This is going to be a two-part series, a nice quick one, because this book also can be cleaned. It may look nice and clean to you looking at it, but right here you see the red. The red is pretty dirty, and if I just go like this and gently rub the eraser on it, you can see all the dirt. I hope that's picking up right there. So we're gonna do a nice dry cleaning for Joe, because Joe is such a great guy, and why not? I like to try to do things as best as possible. So what we'll do is we will have a dry cleaning, and then we will have a pressing upload, and then we will have the results. So maybe it will be 3. I don't know. I'm trying to make my uploads a little shorter because I do get and I do understand that people are very busy, and I'm sure they have other things to do in life other than watching comic conservation, cleaning, pressing, all that stuff that I do. Especially now, there are a lot of different channels out there that focus on cleaning, pressing, conservation, all that jazz, all the stuff that I have been doing for 3 years, which is wonderful. I enjoy having other channels doing things and showing how they do it. It's a wonderful thing. So what I'm doing right now is I'm taking a white eraser, and I've done this before many times, and I am making little eraser particles, putting it over the book so we can do a nice dry cleaning before we press this book, because it's necessary, it's needed. So what I'll do is I'll take it and I will put the particles, as you know, on the book itself or on the cover, and then we're going to just start going over it. We're going to start doing it in sections, right? We know that. We like to do it in sections so we can get the whole book nice and clean. Now what I'll do is I'm going to switch over to time lapse, and we'll have the whole cleaning process done a lot quicker. But before we do that, what I want to do is I want to put a magazine-sized board right behind the cover and the first page of the book. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another magazine, or this is a regular. Let's see if it's big enough. It is. And we're going to use this to rest our hand so we can do a nice job for Joe. And people have seen me in the past doing this. I like to do it in sections, like eating corn. So we know what we did, we know where we cleaned, and we can do it this way, whatever makes you feel comfortable. That's why it's not all one way or no way. No, there's multiple ways to do things. There's people who do it one way, people who do it the other way. Are there better ways? Of course there's better ways. But you can do it however you want it. The key thing is the results, right? If the results are good, then that's the key thing. So I'm going to go to time lapse, like I said 2 minutes ago, and we'll get going. Okay guys, we are done with the dry cleaning. It was not that dirty, but it definitely presents, I feel, a lot better. Here is the eraser bits, and there was a layer of dirt on the book, and now we can move on to the pressing. But as you can see, the whites are not super white. We're not looking to make it where we're going to soak it or try to bleach the cover. It is what it is, okay? And it is a lot cleaner because there was surface dirt on it. So I'm going to put this in a humidity chamber when we press it. But before we do that, since I am not going to do it in this upload, I just want it to sit on the shelving unit overnight. And as you can see, the bend is from here down to the left side of the book popping up. So I want it to rest overnight, and I'm just going to put a weight on it, just like this. We're going to put my piece of glass just to start flattening it out. And we're going to do some old school weight. We're going to do some weight. We're not going to use Big Bertha. And this is just a pre-pressing. And we want to do it in steps. There's no humidity. There's nothing with this step. It's just going to be pure weight and pressure on it to let it slowly bend into the position that I want it to be at the end game. So thank you for watching. Appreciate you stopping by. Please like, subscribe if you're not. Hit the share button, all those good things. And if you haven't already, check out my 3-year anniversary upload. I'm giving away some books, and then we're going to have the 3,000 subscriber giveaway, which is going to be shortly. I like it to build up a little bit, and I'm still on the hunt for a few more Silver Age books that I want to give out. So thank you and stay tuned.